You know how every tool guy eventually finds that one system he swears by? For some, it's the Milwaukee Packout, the red, rugged classic that's built its name through years of smart design. For others, it's the newer Toughbuilt StackTech, the all-black, heavy-duty setup that looks like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. And today, we're going to walk through both systems from top to bottom: the build, design, storage logic, mobility, and accessories that bring these setups to life. Let's talk about them, how each one behaves when you actually live with it. Starting with what we see first, the look and the feel. Milwaukee Packout is unapologetically red. Every piece, from the rolling tool chest to the 3-drawer toolbox, carries that trademark red that screams Milwaukee. You can spot it across the shop floor without trying. And for some, that's the charm. But after years of use, we can say that red can also get loud fast. Now, Toughbuilt StackTech went the opposite way. Matte black, sleek, clean lines. You look at their 21-inch XL toolbox or their 22.3-inch rolling toolbox, and it looks like gear meant for a futuristic workshop. StackTech feels industrial and elegant at the same time, like it was designed by someone who loves tools but also loves design. And the weight tells a story of its own. Milwaukee keeps things lighter. Their XL toolbox, for example, has aluminum rails where it matters, but the rest is reinforced polymer that keeps the balance between toughness and portability. Toughbuilt goes heavier. Their boxes use thick plastic blended with metal reinforcement and those side steel plates that give StackTech its modular edge. You'll feel it when you lift them. The StackTech XL box alone weighs much more than the Milwaukee counterpart. Both are durable, no question. But they feel different in the hand. Milwaukee feels dialed in, and StackTech feels new and overbuilt in a bold way. Now here's where both systems start showing what they're made for. Milwaukee has been perfecting the Packout ecosystem for years. You can build an entire setup from the ground up. Start with the rolling tool chest, add the large toolbox, stack on the 3-drawer toolbox, and cap it with something like their deep organizer or the low-profile compact organizer. Everything locks with the same click, that signature slide and lock motion that Milwaukee absolutely nailed. And if you open those organizers, the inside just makes sense. The deep organizer comes with adjustable dividers that hold screws, bits, or small fittings without any waste of space. Even their smaller compact organizer includes that double wide bin that nobody thought they needed until they used it. It's that kind of thoughtful layout that Milwaukee keeps repeating across the lineup. StackTech's organizers, like their 11-compartment small parts organizer and compact low-profile 12-compartment organizer, aim for similar versatility. You get bright orange bins, a sturdy lid, and that vertical lift interlock system. It feels clever when it works. Where StackTech pulls ahead is with those steel side plates. You can hang accessories like the cup holder, paper towel holder, or cord wrapper directly on the side of your boxes. You can also mount the tool holder, or extra shelves to the frame. That's a level of modularity Milwaukee doesn't have yet, even with their wall mount plates. But Milwaukee wins in ecosystem scale. Their storage system extends into their tools. You've got the 366-piece Master Mechanic set that ships in Packout drawers. You've got the magnetic bin, long-handle tool rack, and compact wall plate that turn your garage wall into an organized workspace. StackTech's plastic/metal shelf kit is their step toward that same wall system idea. It works, but it's still limited. No magnetic bins, no interlocking cups yet. Once you've loaded your tools, the next thing that matters is how these stacks move. Milwaukee has two key bases for mobility: the Packout dolly base and the low-profile handle kit, plus their 2-wheel cart. That dolly has a locking foot bar that's genius in its simplicity. You can stop your stack from rolling while detaching boxes or hauling furniture. We've moved full towers of drawers, organizers, and even a 20-inch tool bag strapped to the top without it feeling unstable. their two-wheel cart, which gets underestimated a lot because it looks slim. But it's surprisingly strong. You can haul heavy loads with it, and even when stacked tall with their cooler and job site radio, it stays balanced and easy to steer through doorways. Toughbuilt takes a different approach with mobility. Their 800 pounds, capacity 4-wheel convertible hand truck is an absolute tank. It converts from a hand truck to a flat cart with a single lever, and that versatility is wild. But you feel the weight, around 55 pounds before you load anything. It's not as nimble, but it's unshakably solid. StackTech also has the rolling toolbox mount, which serves as their 4-wheel base with caster locks. It doesn't have Milwaukee's foot bar, but those wide wheels make it easy to push over uneven ground. So, if Milwaukee feels like a smooth daily driver, Toughbuilt feels like a lifted truck. This is where Milwaukee shows how much time they've spent expanding their Packout line. You can build an entire mobile workstation out of Packout gear. Start with the M18 Bluetooth job site radio plus charger, or the slightly older M18 job site radio plus charger. Both sound clean and can charge your batteries right in the stack. Add the M18 light/charger and the M12 Rover floodlight for full lighting. You can even clip on the M18 brushless fan for airflow. And if you want cleanup covered, there's the M18 Fuel 2.5-gallon vacuum that mounts directly into the Packout base. Then toss in the cooler for your lunch, or even their insulated mug that locks into the wall plate. Suddenly, your stack looks like a workshop on wheels. Milwaukee didn't just build boxes, they built a lifestyle around organization. Now Toughbuilt knows they need that same depth. That's why StackTech's steel rails exist. Those side plates on the XL toolbox and rolling box are ready for future accessories. They've already got that cup holder, cord wrapper, tool holder, and towel rack, but their catalog teases even more. We've seen early talk of StackTech work lights, speakers, and even power hubs meant to attach directly to those rails. So, while Milwaukee's ecosystem is alive and breathing, Toughbuilt's feels like a prototype for something exciting. And you can already tell. Once they bring out their powered StackTech modules, that system might just feel complete. Now we've moved these stacks enough to know, weight makes or breaks your day. Milwaukee keeps things surprisingly light. The low-profile compact organizer weighs around 2 pounds empty. The compact toolbox barely crosses 5. You can stack 4 or 5 boxes, including a 3-drawer toolbox, and still wheel it with one hand. StackTech, though, doubles that weight fast. Their compact organizer alone weighs around 4.5 pounds, and the compact toolbox comes close to 10. Add a few together, and it feels like you're carrying more box than tools. And while StackTech's use of metal gives it incredible stiffness, it also makes loading and unloading tiring after a long day. Milwaukee just feels more optimized for everyday mobility. Even inside, Milwaukee makes better use of their space. Every bin and wall is proportioned with purpose. StackTech's interior geometry, on the other hand, sometimes cuts into usable space with thick walls or molded patterns. You end up losing capacity where you least expect it. Still, StackTech redeems itself with attachment flexibility. Those side mounts are a big deal. You can hang cords, paper towels, and even clip a small tote on the side. That's something Milwaukee users have to mod on their own. After months of back-to-back use, the difference in refinement shows. Milwaukee Packout has been through several revisions, and it shows in how smooth everything fits. The latches feel uniform, the drawers glide cleanly, and every connection point locks without thought. You can move from a deep organizer to a large toolbox to the wall plate and never hit a snag. StackTech, being newer, still has that uneven quality. Some latches close too tight, others too soft. We've had their compact toolbox click unevenly a few times, though the larger XL 21-inch box feels rock solid. The potential is massive. The execution just needs more tuning. But aesthetically, StackTech wins hearts. A tower of black and steel with those subtle orange accents looks sharp. Milwaukee, on the other hand, still screams tradition. The red, the function over form approach. The rugged feel that says, "Let's get to work." If we're talking about a system that's proven, available, and constantly evolving, Milwaukee Packout still leads. It's heavy-duty, predictable, and supported by a massive range of tools, from lights and radios to vacuums and organizers. Toughbuilt StackTech, though, deserves respect. The build looks refined, the rails are clever, and when it's stocked properly, it feels like a modular dream. It just needs time and consistent product flow to really take off. Now, when it comes to price, Milwaukee is clearly on the premium side. Each piece costs a bit more, but you're also paying for reliability, accessories, and a well-established ecosystem. StackTech, on the other hand, often comes in slightly lower per box, but with limited availability and fewer compatible tools at the moment. So you save up front, but you may find yourself waiting for new releases or making small compromises. So, our take? Build your core with Packout. Use it as your daily driver. Add StackTech where you want flexibility, aesthetics, or those extra attachments that make your setup unique. Packout gives you the proven system you can expand anytime, and StackTech gives you the creative space to tweak, adapt, and experiment. So whether you're rolling out with the red of Milwaukee or the black of Toughbuilt, the win is yours, because either way, your setup just got smarter. That was all. Thanks for watching. Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you found it helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more tools, news, and reviews.